it's Yvonne. Today I wanted to talk to you about law of attraction and particularly the phrase, you create your own reality. I've had conversations with friends and clients who took that to mean that they're somehow being blamed for their difficulties, blamed even for their illness. But that is never the case. So I wanted to take a moment to explain and start off by saying that you are never, ever at fault for creating illness or anything else. Blame and fault don't factor into this at all. And I'll illustrate this by speaking from my own experience. I had a stroke when I was 24, and I am crystal clear that I created that. I take full responsibility for that, but none of the blame. And to back up, I grew up a very eager kid. I was always excited to learn. I loved school and I always got good grades, and I got appreciated for that. I got good feedback about those good grades. So it became more important to me to keep that up and to keep all of that good appreciation coming. And I didn't want to fall off that pedestal. And adding to that, I distinctly remember an experience growing up in church where the minister was saying in a sermon that not even he was guaranteed a place in heaven. And I was about 6 or 7 at the time, and I remember being shocked by that because I thought for sure he had a spot, right? So, and I really internalized that in that moment. And I thought, okay, well, now it becomes even more important to keep being the good girl, being as good as I can possibly be, to continue striving and pleasing and performing and never break the rules. And all that just to illustrate that I became quite a high-strung kid and very stressed out, needing to please, perform, perfect. And it's no surprise to me then that over the years following, throughout high school, when pressure mounted, that I created illness. And for me, it started out with a chronic headache, then chronic backaches, then a burnout, then another burnout, and all that before I was 24. And 24 was the big whammy, and I had a stroke. Now, in looking back to that, I think no one, and of course there are more factors at play into this and into any experience, so I don't mean to oversimplify this. I just want to say that this is just a way for me to illustrate that for me, I'm not surprised that this led to that, and I don't see fault anywhere in there. And neither is anyone else. So for me, it's not so much about how you created the illness, because that's not even all that necessary or important to understand. What matters is, and what you do with it now and how you respond now. You have the power to choose your response, to choose the thoughts that feel good to you, and practice that. And then you start to feel better in your body. You start to feel more relaxed. You start to feel more at peace. And then your body responds to those improved conditions by also by healing better. It's feeling better to heal better for me. And aside from that, the more I raise my vibration and feel better on a more regular basis, the more all other circumstances rise to meet that as well. My relationships have improved, my finances have improved, everything has just improved as a result of me raising my vibration. So to sum up, it's not about blame whatsoever. And for me, it's all about the empowerment and about the thoughts you choose to think, and then the mood that you can decide you have, because you can either just look around and respond to the conditions and try to manage all of that, or you can set the tone, start each day by choosing your thoughts deliberately, choose to focus on the thoughts that feel the best, and then feel better to heal better. And that is at the heart of what I do and what I'm so passionate about sharing. So, a long story, let me know how this sits with you. And if you have questions about it or have issues with it, I'm here for all of it. It can be a difficult concept to grasp if you're new to it. So let me know in the comments, and let's have this conversation. I'd love to hear, and I wish you a beautiful day either way. Bye.